2005, I was on my way in the Dunkin' Donuts for work, and this foreigner came up and introduced himself, told me, gave me his name, nationality, told me a little about his cult that he was in. Said they carry a sword at all times. He never mentioned he was supposed to use it on me or anything. He didn't show me the sword. I didn't feel threatened. I had no way of knowing he was pretending to negotiate for people that don't speak English and couldn't hear what we were saying on Dunkin' Donuts surveillance if they did. In 2014, a doctor ripped off insurance, apparently under the impression I was obligated to forgive crippling people and ripping off the government. I didn't know that's what he was doing at the time. In 2015, collections tried to kill me. I tried to subpoena the hospital, but they got to the lawyer, so I had to look into it. Democracy was off the table. When you tamper with somebody's lawyer, it's no longer the law. It was an illegal investigation. I had to look into it. When I got back in 2016, the love of my life was 7 months pregnant. They raped her the minute I left town and got her strung out to connect the Department of Defense to crimes they never could pin on me directly, and because she was Jewish, which struck me as odd because I haven't been affiliated with the Department of Defense for 25 years now. I'm not affiliated with anybody that is ripping off the Department of Defense. Everything points to the guys raping little boys and trying to kill them before they find out, ripping off the Department of Defense before 9/11. Smedley Butler said war is a racket, but he was disgruntled from the banana wars, and who could blame him after Gandhi invented Muslim neutrality? Maybe war is a racket. Undeclared war is also a racket, ripping off the government and sending us to fight somebody other than the ones letting you do it. Well, where does diplomatic immunity for something like that come from? Well, he fled the United States in 2016, and then Jeffrey Epstein got arrested. Whether he killed himself or not, diplomatic immunity from 1992 to 2016 fled the United States. I was born in 1980. That's a lot of cocaine for a 12-year-old Washington. Oh, Jeffrey Epstein wasn't into cocaine. No, obviously the guys at the phone company are into the cocaine. Like, been trying to reach the CIA for 9 years since first awareness of existential threats to the United States. Not, I don't know. We've never been affiliated. I don't know if they sell cocaine or not, but it's not because they enjoy it. You found my cocaine in the White House. You need a forklift to get it out because I saved Whitey. Never had a taste for this stuff. I'm just saying, you wouldn't have to sell so much cocaine to keep up with the guys pretending to negotiate while they rape 84,000 Boy Scouts. Frumpy little dickhead in a lab coat ripping off FDIC, trying to blame some patient. First, do no harm or you're not a doctor. It's the definition. A real doctor knows there's no forgiveness for being too dumb to do your job. Failure is not an option for a real doctor. A real judge would recuse himself. It is the year of our Lord 2025, and the law is still delivered in Latin because only one man has ever been born perfect. So he would say, oops. So to the untrained eye, it appears that the gay revolution has been culling our grade schoolers since Vietnam just by letting faggots follow little boys around until they shoot up a school. Because when you rape an unconscious 6-year-old in surgery, he has to be the bad guy. Otherwise, you're the bad guy. I say untrained, but I don't have access to the surveillance and everything. Why don't they show us that? Spending decades trying to confabulate excuses for their involvement to begin with. Let's see it. I call.